In our Maintaining Connections theme, we focus on the importance of a child's relationship with their siblings, extended family, and community. I want to point out there are two other themes related to this one: reunification and foster care, a means to support families. Those themes focus on maintaining connection with the child's parents. In this theme, it's all about the child's relationships with siblings, extended family, and community. In this 1-hour theme, we spend time helping caregivers consider that while barriers may exist to maintaining connections and make it challenging in some situations, these connections must be prioritized. They're critical for the child's overall well-being. So let's get into the nuts and bolts of this section. The theme begins by highlighting some of the different relationships that will be important to help a child maintain. You start with siblings. We want caregivers to recognize that it is an important part of their role to support opportunities for siblings who may be separated from each other for a variety of reasons to have opportunities to connect. Next, you'll have participants spend time considering how to help a child maintain meaningful connections with their community, their culture, and their extended family members. When discussing relationships with extended family members, you'll play an incredibly impactful video that features Vanessa and Debbie Shug talking about connections they have with Vanessa's extended family. I guarantee this video will inspire and deepen your participants' commitment to building or maintaining extended family relationships. From there, we begin to focus on practical application. Caregivers may believe that maintaining connections are important, but fears and even logistics can get in the way. So we get practical. You'll discuss strategies and ways to reduce barriers that might come up. You'll encourage participants to draw on some of the key characteristics of successful foster and adoptive parents that are identified in the theme, including self-awareness, appreciation for diversity and other worldviews, to help them overcome these barriers. We conclude this theme with a self-reflection exercise that very powerfully prompts caregivers to consider the special relationships in their own lives and how important having these connections are to them. Here are some key takeaways. As a result of the final self-reflection exercise and from concepts that are discussed in this theme, we're helping participants to move from possibly feeling hesitant or resistant to developing relationships with the child's family, and instead to become champions for these kinds of connections. We'll be helping participants be particularly mindful of sibling bonds, as connections with siblings can serve as protective factors for children who've been separated from their families. And they have a critical role in identity development and building self-esteem. Some tips for you as a facilitator. Be sure to allow enough time for participant self-reflection while facilitating this theme. We want participants to have the opportunity to consider how specific barriers might be challenging for them based on their own history, experiences, or values. We want to give people the opportunity to strategize responses to those barriers ahead of time, so that once the child joins their family, they feel prepared and comfortable with ensuring connections to the child's community, siblings, and extended family are taking place. Through pilot testing the curriculum, we've had an opportunity to receive feedback from many NTDC participants, and we've consistently heard this theme, along with our themes on reunification and foster care, a means to support families, have had a profound impact on their thinking. They describe themselves as becoming cheerleaders for the child's family and advocates for maintaining connections. We are excited for you to have the opportunity to continue to build this powerful shift in thinking.